Hello everyone, welcome to What If Issei Runway from his family and becomes the Black Emperor Part 2. Before we start, please go support AlexBlackdj in the Black for writing that awesome fanfic. Now let's begin. This is the translated version I made. There will be some wrong he or she calling here because it's translated, so let me clear this. Issei is a male in this story. Chapter 12 Reunion. It's been a while since we said goodbye to our childhood friend. Issei Hyodo, bearer of the Black Emperor Dragon. We have followed him a few times and watched him train, which made us happy to see him again. My name is Yuzuru Yamai and this is my sister Kagaya. We have transferred to the Kuo Academy in the city. And we live near Issei's house. That gives us some hope of meeting again. Happy. By the way, Issei has a mansion. The truth is, how can he have it without a problem? Notes: I put characters. I didn't have many ideas. But something soon occurred to me. XD. Kagaya. Tomorrow we show up at school with the same room and meet Issei again. Happy voice. Yuzuru. I'll finally be able to see them again after 6 or 7 years. Kagaya. That surprises me, so let's go too. Buy school supplies at the mall. Yuzuru. Okay, calm voice without expression. Well, with Issei. After he had the date with his sister, more like his fiancé and his partner XD. Tiamat and Zenobia punished Issei for not having a date except for Irina, who also had her date XD. Cleaning the whole house. Issei. Damn, I'm an idiot. Annoying comic voice. Beefwing. That's why they call us the womanizers. Pride voice. Issei. What an idiot, and then he says that I am unfaithful to him. I don't understand anything. Comic crying voice. Then the Gremory clans and their Issei girls got along well. They are even partners for life. XD. It's almost time to go to the underworld. What he said was Ria's. Issei. Well, why should we leave? Confused voice. Ria's to be able to train and achieve certain points. Ami entourage. Calm voice. Ria's. Issei, you are invited together with her girlfriends. Mocking voice. Issei. Well, soon I will win your heart. Ria's Gremory seductive voice. Ria's blushes. Asumi. Issei-kun, leave her alone. Angry voice. Issei. Haha, it's a real joke. I don't understand. You get angry and you won't achieve anything. Calm voice. Irina. I am the first of this with my Issei. Happy voice hugging on my right arm. Tiamat. I am the second. Flirtatious voice hugging in the right arm. Zenobia. I am the third but not official. Calm and blushing voice hugging on the back. Asumi Moo. I am the fourth sitting on top of Issei. Issei. Girls nervous and blushing voice. Beefwing. Well, my partner will soon be nicknamed the Harem Tough Man. XD mocking voice. Tiamat. What a nickname. I like that seductive voice. Irina and Zenobia. We like it too. Screaming. Asumi. You don't look bad, my rude boy. Happy voice. Issei. You will be Cabron, said in his mind. The next day. Issei was sitting in her living room looking out the window enjoying the scenery. Next to me is Irina, Zenobia and Asumi. Tiamat will be able to come to school next week. Then there was a knock on the door. Professor. In what young lady offers it to you? Calm voice. The two girls deliver a paper from their classroom. Professor. Very good, wait for me to give you a sign. Good students, we have 2 new classmates. It didn't take long for those in the salons to start murmuring. The boys. I hope she is a prettier girl. Voice in mind. The girls. We hope she is not a pervert or other annoying voice. Let's hope he is a decent student. The 2 twins passed. The boys blushed and the girls saw that he surpassed him in beauty. XD. Professor. Well, introduce yourself. Calm voice. Yuzuru. Hello, my name is Yuzuru Yamai. Kagaya. I'm Kagaya Yamai. We are twins, the 2 said. Issei didn't pay attention, but when he heard the name he got nervous. Issei. Please don't remember me. Nervous voice. Irina. Hey, my Issei, are you okay? She said worriedly. Issei. I'm fine. Irina. Don't worry. Calm voice. Irina didn't say anything and nodded. Professor. Well, you can sit behind your partner. Issei. They both nod and go to sit down. Issei. No, I want the girls to think that I flirted with them, otherwise they punish me in my own house, she said in her mind. The guy and Yuzuru saw the black-haired man and smiled, and his heart began to beat faster. Break time after. We see Issei hiding in the gym so that he won't feel his aura. Beefwing. Partner, why are you running away from them? Confused voice. Issei. I'm not walking away. But I'm glad to see them again, and they look beautiful. But do you remember what he told us? Flashback. Tiamat. If he flirts with other girls I castrate you. Irina. If I see you speaking very affectionately I will cut you with my sword. Zenobia. If you try to pick up women. She'll grape you. Asumi. If you try to make her fall in love. I'll kill you by taking out the boosted gears. Then flashback. Issei. That's why the girls don't leave me alone anymore. Nervous voice. So we are beautiful happy voice. Issei. But who said that serious voice? Don't you remember us Issei-kun? Issei. It can't be Eri Yukigaya and Yuzuru. That's right, it's us appearing in front of Issei. Issei. Wow, how beautiful. She said in a whisper, but they both heard it and blushed. Kagaya. I'm glad to see you Issei-kun hugging. Yuzuru me too. I've missed you so much 6 years ago we missed you sad voice. Issei. Well, nothing is happening now. Calm voice. Kagaya. Why don't you introduce one of your women calm and somewhat jealous voice. Yuzuru. At least I want to be with you. Hugging lovingly. Issei. This one. He couldn't finish when he was interrupted. Irina. What does this mean Issei ultra grave voice. Behind came Zenobia and Asumi. Zenobia. I warn you murderous aura. Asumi my Issei ultra grave voice that would be a little scary and put on his armor. Issei. Girls, let me explain. But she couldn't finish like the three of them. She pounced to teach him a lesson. Issei, without any other option, left with the twins and used his balance breaker. After confronting the girls. Irina was very tired. And they were both fainted. Issei. Now let me explain serious voice. Irina. It's okay. Sorry my little dragon. Let's just protect what's ours sad voice. Issei. Don't worry. You'd better explain it. An explanation later. Irina. Now I understand, she is your childhood friend after I left and you went alone to the world of travel surprised voice. Zenobia and Asumi listened to him, they understood and apologized. Issei well Kagaya and Yuzuru. They are my partners Irina Shido and my friend Zenobia Quarta. Zenobia oh hey that hurt me stuttering voice. And my fiancé Asumi Hyodo. Asumi. Hello, I hope we get along well happy voice. The twins introduced themselves and she says that one day she will visit her house. Issei. Well, what will you do happy voice? Kagaya. We're leaving and I hope we're going to visit. Before leaving Yuzuru whispered in Issei's ear. I hope you invite me on a date my little dragon seductive voice. And they retired. Issei. Of course happy and nervous voice. Asumi. What she said. A dark aura. Issei. Nothing Finally I find them, said a voice behind the door. Asumi. But you, what a surprise. Irina and Zenobia sided with Issei. Riaz. I just came to tell you that this week we are going to be on vacation. So I will let you know. Issei. Okay, serious voice. Chapter 13 Journey to the Underworld Part 1. After several weeks have passed that summer finally arrived. At Issei's house meeting. Riaz. Good guys. It has been several weeks since I mentioned that we are going to the underworld. I have been in contact with Sona calm voice. Tomorrow morning we leave. The Kendo ara we could use a good rest rogue voice. Hiba and Kaneko, Asia nodded. Asumi. Very good. Let's prepare our suitcases happy voice. Riaz. Okay, you already know what to do authoritative voice. Hiba, Kaneko, Asumi and Asia. There's but you. The two girls retired to prepare suitcases. Hiba went to his house. Riaz. Good Issei do you want to come with us calm voice. Issei. I think I won't be able to go serious voice. If you want Tiamat, Irina and Zenobia you can go. Tiamat sighs. I don't think we can convince you. But the good thing is I'll be on a good vacation, not bad happy voice. Irina Maui I want to be with you pouts. Zenobia. Phew come on Irina. We won't be able to convince. Irina. Well that's fine. Afterwards we'll make up for it happy voice. Issei of course yes. We are going to have a date each of you when you return Tiamat, Irina and Zenobia. The three girls were excited. And she leaves. Riaz. Are you sure you won't come with us surprised voice? Akeno. Phew you are surely with another woman sinister voice. Issei didn't flinch. I have something to do. Getting up to leave the house. Riaz tell the rest that I will be outside and don't wait for me serious voice. Activating the magic circle. Retiring. Riaz. Do you think something happened Akeno serious voice? Akeno. I don't know Riaz. More like he's hiding something serious voice. The next day. After the Gremory clan, Citri and Issei's girls accept Issei who is not going. Riaz. Well, in a short time, we'll get their laughing voice. Oblivious. Phew surely she will be surprised to get to know the Gremory mansion. Hiba. Heho I remember. Kaneko eating sweets XD. Asumi. It's the first time I go to Butchu's house surprised voice it's a bad idea Issei didn't come sad voice. Tiamat. Don't worry. When we return home. He will invite us on a date with Irina, Zenobia, you and me. Asumi. Good happy voice. Irina. Seriously, it's the first time I go to the underworld. Zenobia. I would have been better off staying with Issei seductive voice. Arena. That's why I asked you to come, why else would I call Griselda Sama mocking voice. Zenobia. Okay, I'll stay quiet scared voice. With Issei. Beefwing. Good companion, what do we do here in the mountains? Issei. So I can think about what to do serious voice. Rissavam what a brat, you're alone, Oskuyuko mocking voice. Issei. Hey who are you taking out as Black Glove? Rissavam. My name is Rissavam live in Lucifer first son of the original Demon King Pride voice. Issei. Wow, you are Valeria's grandfather and granddaughter serious voice. What do you want of me? Rissavam I propose something to you. Why don't you join Ami with the Cows Brigade with a smile evil? Issei. You're crazy if I would join serious and annoyed voice. Rissavam. Ha 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 sadistic voice. Issei. What are you laughing at serious voice? Rissavam. Do you think I didn't find out about your family and your women? Walking around Issei. Issei. What do you know about me? Rissavam. Lose everything and at the same time your first Scathach girlfriend who cheated on you. Issei remembering the words would fill him with rage. Why is this serious voice? Rissavam. Tell me some of your women will love you, but not for a long time, and then after that happens they will bore you until you break your heart evil voice. Tell me boy what are you going to do? Why you still haven't fully recovered and you're afraid of being betrayed. Issei. Damn, he knows about my past that I don't want to remember no, they're not going to let me abandon myself with others annoyed voice. Rissavam. Ha 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 are you sure? Why don't I guarantee that something will happen calm and evil voice. Issei is surprised when he hears the words. Rissavam think about it brat I'll tell you something. Issei. What serious voice? Rissavam your first girlfriend has a 4-year-old daughter mocking voice. Issei hearing the words spoken by Rissavam. I would be filled with rage and to the point of wanting to explode Issei. You're bucking with me annoyed voice. Rissavam wow Brad I didn't think you still love him. Don't worry why in this situation I brought your ex's husband. Issei. What confused voice? Rissavam invoked magic circle leaving the subject tied. Subject tries to take off what he was tying. Issei. The one who is doing the bastard here annoyed voice. Rissavam. I brought you so you can kill him evil voice. Removing the subject's mask. Subject. Please help me. I have a family scared voice. Rissavam tell me, do you want me to kill him or I'll take care of killing him for you evil smile. Subject. Please I have a daughter and wife begging. Issei hearing the words she tried to hold back her anger. Rissavam. Do you know when she was watching? He himself approached your girlfriend and flirted with her how many times until she fell in love. Issei upon finding out that his girlfriend was not to blame but the guy who stole his wife from a dragon property. Rissavam you're being a complete dragon. And you will feel that your partner is stealing calm voice. Subject. Please help me plea. Issei. You'd better shut up voice without emotion put up with her rage, not kill him. Subject. Please spare me your life by snatching your girlfriend. Issei already exploded with fury and his black glove increased his strength. He hit the subject's face with too much blood coming out of the subject's mouth. Issei. You dare to steal my girlfriend how much I love him and you dare to spit in my bucking face. Giving another blow or another blow. For 4 minutes. Subject this weak point and I couldn't recognize his face because of Issei's punch. Rissavam. Wow, you decide to kill him or I'll take care of it. Issei without thinking decided to use the mark in front of him and a small dark energy that pierced the subject's chest. Filling same time. Rissavam. Wow, I didn't think I was capable of killing him surprised voice. Well, think about the proposal and I'll leave. A silent environment. Beefwing. You're okay mate worried voice. Issei. I'm fine serious and angry voice. Beefwing. I support you, partner, but what you killed the daughter's father is going too far serious. You let the anger go inside you mate. Issei. Damn what have I done looking at his bloody hands. Beefwing. What will you do mate serious voice. Issei decided to burn the subject's body and used magic to clean the place and nothing remained in ash in his subject's body. Beefwing. Partner, I better calm you down. Issei. Thank you friend sad voice. I can't believe I murdered a person who has a daughter and my ex's wife another you told me that I was right to kill him, what my ex did. Issei. You know, I'll go see where to Scathach serious voice. Beefwing. Are you going to see her in person or from afar? Issei. I just want to see from afar and I'm not going to show up in front of you serious voice. Beefwing. Okay mate. Issei balance breaker dark dragon. He flew at speed towards the city of Tokyo. All the Gremory girls. Gremory and Citri clan were attacked by a red dragon. Tiamat. Wow Tannen how long friend happy voice. Tannen hearing the words and is surprised. But if she is the queen of chaos and karma. What is the reason for your visit? Irina, Isumi and Zenobia were surprised to think that they were attacking. Tannen. Well, I only came here at the request of Azazel. Oui, they all said. Azazel. It will be a long explanation, tired voice. 3 hours later. Gremory clan are in the Gremory mansion. Riaz. Welcome to my home, happy. Isumi, wow. Tiamat, Zenobia and Irina said nothing. Asia. It's the first time at Butchu's house. Tiba. Because I was already here before. Kaneko. What a memory, voice without emotion. Azazel. By the way, where is the Black Emperor, confused voice. Riaz. He didn't come with us. Since he has business to do. Azazel, something doesn't smell to me well if he didn't come. Here this summer there will be training. Isumi, the Sekiryuite will train with the Tannen. Tiamat, could you help her train the exorcist girls? Tiamat. With pleasure, evil happy voice. Zenobia, what? Irina is confused. Azazel. Riaz and his entourage, I will give them training, giving each of them a role. I hope for great things here, see you in 1 week here. Retreating in Magic Circle. Chapter 14, Journey to the Underworld Part 2. After Issei decides to abandon that murder. Going to the city of Tokyo. Deathwing. What will you do, mate, calm voice. Issei. First of all, it's true that he has that bastard's daughter, serious voice. Deathwing. Are you going to kill him? Issei. No, it's not her fault but the bastard who killed her, annoyed voice. Deathwing. Ah, that's what I thought, calm voice. It's been 6 hours later. Then we arrived in the city of Tokyo, but the problem where he lives is still in the same house. Issei. Well, maybe I got off in an alley and came out of the same alley. Deathwing. Okay mate, stay on guard since we are in Yakai territory, serious voice. Issei. Got it, happy voice, giving a smile. There have been people in downtown Tokyo even from afar, I have seen that so much that it broke my heart. Issei saw his ex-girlfriend Scathach and a little girl of small age. Deathwing. Partner, what will you do, calm and curious voice. Issei. I will follow him from afar without him noticing, serious voice. After following him a bigger apartment and it looked like a 5-star. Issei. I'm surprised you don't have a financial problem. Then he lost sight of the two people. Issei decides to use his black armor flying to go towards skyscrapers. And about to get dark. Well, with Scathach. Scathach. Very well my little one, I want you asleep and now I have to do. Yes mom, tired and sleepy voice. Scathach left the room and made a serious face. But I felt that power that was watching over us. What I felt is above our skyscrapers. Changing your clothes to battle clothes and your preferred weapons. Scathach without further saying he ran away from the superhuman ladder. After 6 minutes. Scathach came out of the door of the tall building. And he saw the guy in black armor who didn't know him. Issei, I thought I shouldn't get close, but I changed the plan. Scathach. Who are you and who sent you to follow us, serious voice. Issei was hesitant to speak, but it was Deathwing who was in charge of saying something. Put the armor on him and emerald red gloves shine. Deathwing. Wow, it's the Scathach, my partner's ex-girlfriend. Scathach. What do you mean, confused voice. Deathwing. Haha, you know who she is and you betrayed him to a simple human who gave birth to a girl. Scathach. I didn't mention the bastard who cheated on me with just another woman, sad and annoying voice. About my ex. Yes, I regret having betrayed him and then he disappeared after I was left alone and he consoled me and I fell in love after Issei-kun disappeared. Deathwing. Haha, the bastard that you were has already died, I am cold-blooded at the hand of my partner, mocking voice. Scathach. Don't tell me that Issei killed my daughter's ex-father, surprised voice. Issei. I took care of the annoying guy. I didn't look for him, but he was Risavim who brought me suddenly. Scathach. I see, without giving it importance. Why are you with Risavim and one of the leaders of the Chaos Brigade? Issei. I'm not united, serious voice. After so long without seeing each other. I think it's time to go. Scathach. Issei, please stay with me, I want to sort out our issues, sad and sobbing voice. Issei. I don't know whether to forgive you or not, voice without emotion. Scathach. It's okay if you don't want to, sad voice. Issei. We will only be friends, calm voice. Scathach. I see, lowered face. Issei. Well, it was nice to see you again. Scathach. This will be goodbye. Issei, who knows, only the future will tell, serious voice. Without anything else to say, Issei, still wearing his armor, flew off, heading back to the mansion. Deathwing. Well done, partner, we must face your problems and move forward, pride voice. Issei. Thank you, friend. Leaving the city of Tokyo. Well, with Scathach. He cried because he couldn't get his loved one back. Scathach. Someday you can forgive me retreating. It's been 1 week since they trained what Azazel requested. Note. I will not be able to. The training will be long and short time. Azazel. Good, I'm glad it was a satisfactory result. Asumi. Thanks Adi, I will be able to use the balance breaker well happy voice. Tiamat. Not a bad vacation happy voice. Zenobia and Irina. We have become stronger. Bremery clan. Riaz. He well, why don't you come to my house and meet my parents? The rest. There is. Azazel. Well, I'll leave. I'll go to Grigory. After 10 minutes passed, the others sat at a longer table. Riaz. Well, I present to you Amioka-san and Odo-san. Venelana. Hello, my name is Venelana Bale Gremory. LGE. My name is Sioticus Gremory and it's a pleasure to meet you. The others introduced themselves except the Entourage clan that you already knew. Riaz. The food is really very delicious happy voice. Stranger Ara. Kaneko, Kiba and Asia enjoy the food. Asumi. By the way, you know what the next trading game would play happy voice. Riaz. It will be against my cousin that one day we will introduce you calm and excited voice. Venelana. I'm glad you get along well and by the way, where are you, the Black Emperor curious voice. Riaz. He couldn't come for certain reasons because he had a pending account elsewhere. Asumi. The truth has acted very strangely at the time. Tiamat. The truth is I see it very seriously sad voice. Irina. The truth is, I don't know what has happened so much emotionally. Zenobia. Surely he's with the am I jealous. Asumi she didn't come. Right now you must be busy. Siotic as well then there will be a meeting with Asgard for an alliance and the teenagers of his dream. Riaz. Yes, I already found out happy voice. Asumi. Could my Issei come sweet voice. Venelana. Of course, because he is a representative. He has to be there. The 3 Emperor dragons, red, white and black calm voice. Tell me Riaz catches that boy's attention rogue voice. Riaz. The truth is, he's honestly not my type calm and serious voice. Bekeno. Fufufu for me if he is my type and I want him to dominate me flirtatious voice himself XD. Asumi. Haha at least he's fine calm voice. Well with Issei. He had already arrived home from him for 1 week, he had a difficult decision that he would forget about Scathach and move on. Eathwing. What will you do mate curious voice. Issei. First I have to think about how to stop the Chaos Brigade. Eathwing. 100 terrorist army. Why don't you infiltrate them? Issei. It wouldn't be dangerous. Well, I'd better go to sleep since it's getting really late at night serious voice. Very good we have to enter Issei-kun's house. Affirmative Issei already fell asleep and it's time for our turn flirtatious voice. Both of them? Yes, it's time alone. Chapter 15 Journey of the Underworld Part End. Next day. Sunrise. After discussing the matter with my friend. He just woke up. Issei. Well it's time to get up. He tried to get up but he felt too on top of him. Issei I don't remember that I put more blankets. When he lifted his face. He saw something on top of his bed and without a doubt he lifted it up and blushed. Example image. Issei. Hey, how do I get to my room nervous voice. Eathwing. Good morning guys yawned. Issei. Good morning nervous and low voice. Eathwing. Hahaha you already attract women. Issei. You better shut up I still feel like my heart is beating. He couldn't get up because otherwise he could wake her up. Issei decides to wake up my 2 twins. We knew before but my heart is still closed, I still can't continue attracting beautiful women to me. The twins. Let me sleep for 5 minutes. Issei. If you don't wake up there will be no breakfast serious voice. From an instant, the twins stood up like lightning and were already dressed in their casual clothes. Izuru. Let's have breakfast calm voice. Pagaya pouts. Issei. Afterwards we went down to have breakfast. Now I myself prepared breakfast for the twin and me. After 10 minutes the twins left as they had things to do. And I'm left alone in my own house and I'll go crazy if I don't have company. Eathwing. You forget about my idiot. Issei. Shut up, underdeveloped lizard annoying voice. Issei's and Pav. Well with the girls. Asumi and Tiamat are walking in the courtyard of Gremory Mansion. Asumi this place is very big surprised voice. Tiamat. Also, what do you think about Issei-kun? Asumi. Now that you tell me. I haven't thought about it since Issei left her house 6 years ago as a sister I didn't care in a matter of 1 year later very late, why do I worry as a sister? The truth is, I accepted Issei's date without thinking, and I accepted being his girlfriend without thinking. If I'm sorry or not sigh. Tiamat is surprised by these words of her friend, but when she realizes. Issei the same day that she met and was defeated by the armor more than she sees respect and intimidating. Tiamat. What I realize? I was defeated by Issei. But it hasn't been shown that she has interest in me. I'm really confused calm and confused voice. I don't know him. Many after living with him. Asumi. I see looking in the sky. Well with Irina and Zenobia. Irina. You know, it's the first time I've stepped into demon territory, being Michael Sama's right-hand man. Zenobia. I'm still human. I remember that Griselda is ashed by Gabriel-san. Irina. Why don't you join me? Happy voice. Zenobia. Well, the truth is that I was looking to have a child with Issei. Being a dragon. Odd after finding out about the death. Irina. He will be next to the dragons and what do you mean? Death confused voice. Zenobia. Nothing nervous voice. By the way, what do you think about Issei? Irina. The truth is I'm not a virgin when I slept with Issei. The truth. Zenobia. If they are a couple. Friends with benefits mocking voice. Irina. Voice flushed with embarrassment. The truth is, I don't know whether to end the relationship. Zenobia. You're joking surprised voice. End the relationship that easy and what is your reason? Irina. I like someone else happy voice. Zenobia I can't believe I'm listening. According to what I heard cases when you have a girlfriend but you think that she loves you but someone else doesn't like her. Zenobia. Since when do you like someone? Irina. Let's go with Issei. Issei felt her heart break a glass. Issei. What was that serious voice? Beefwing. Partner, you're okay worried voice. Issei. I'm fine, thank you for worrying. Well let's go to She couldn't finish when a magic circle arrived. Issei. What is this energy surprised voice? Beefwing Rissavam serious. Rissavam appeared in front of Issei. With an evil smile. Rissavam. What's up Brad evil voice. Have you already thought about his proposal? Issei. Not if you think I'm going to join the brigade. Don't be confused serious voice. Taking out his 2 katana. Rissavam. Haha, you think he's going to defeat me with just 2 stronger katanas? You forgot that I am a super demon mocking voice. Issei. Shut up annoyed voice. He lunged to slash Rissavam, but at the same time he dodged it with ease. He tried to kick Rissavam's face, but Al himself blocked it and hit Issei's face, who spit out blood. Issei. Damn he's very strong. Rissavam what's up brat. Is that all serious voice. Issei balance breaker dark dragon. Put on your armor. He put away his 2 katana and rushed forward, but Rissavam had already planned. Active if magic circle teleported to Issei in another place. Issei realizing it was very late. He was in a deserted forest. Issei. Where is that damn annoyed voice? Beefwing. Careful partner. Issei. Huh. He could not finish being sent an explosive attack by Rissavam, who had 8 pairs of wings. Then the smoke dispersed. Found Issei badly injured and his armor cracked. Issei spat out a large amount of blood and remained under the ground. Issei. Damn I can't believe he trusts me. Rissavam. Wow, you're very bad serious voice. There is no remedy dark you join, or I make your friends, acquaintances or even your only sister disappear serious evil voice. Issei. Don't you dare touch him annoyed and hurt voice. Rissavam. Poor bastard, he doesn't know that your women doubted you and felt bad. Well, he has a 2-month-old cut ties with all his friends and supernatural. And he will work with me regardless of whether I am capable of destroying your friends and family voice evil laughter. Issei one last tried to take out the katana from him. He tried to scratch his Rissavam face, but he achieved little, just grazing his cheek. Rissavam. Ah, you already tired me taking out his most powerful aura. I take out a dragon killer sword. Rissavam. It's a shame that I killed you evil voice. He gave Issei a scratch on his left eye. That same cry of pain in his eye. Drawing more blood. Issei. You will be a damn Rissavam. Fainting from losing blood. Beefwing. Mate hold on worried voice. Rissavam. You gave me a fair fight retiring. Leaving Issei lying on the ground. Beefwing. Mate hold on. I'm going to use the magic circle. It won't be necessary. I'll take care of curing him voice without emotion. Beefwing. Yeah there is no time I should help you serious voice. Yes, it's not time to die Hyodo Issei. Bearer of Black Emperor and next dragon god of darkness. It's time for you to join me why I'm interested in Hyodo Issei emotionless voice. Narrator Pav. Afterwards I know that Issei had a confrontation with Rissavam, that he tried to unite his organization by his power. That an attempt to end. Issei was seriously injured by his eye injury and blood loss. He would remain in a coma. And saved by Office Ouroboros the dragon goddess of infinity. It's been a week since Issei's girls returned to the mansion. The girls couldn't find Issei in the mansion and they thought he would be busy and the twins also visited but he wasn't there. Issei decides to approach Asumi, Tiamat, Irina and Zenobia. In the end they became friends. After several days have passed and the girls became worried about Issei and decided to look for him in Kuo City. But the Gremory clan he decides to stay in the underworld after returning to the human world to finish his study. But they say he was in a coma for 2 weeks. Bandaged and his left eye was also bandaged. The office and his Valyria team decided to help him. Valyria. Do you know what happened? Serious voice. The bearer of White Emperor speaks. The office. I don't know who it was. By chance I felt his power and I came. Valyria. When I wake up. Let's ask it. All the dragons sealed. Deathwing my partner had to face Rissivum live in Lucifer. Albino. Buck my partner's granddaughter. Deathwing. Yup. 3 minutes after explaining to Blanco. Albion no shit. Tried to join mandatory. Deathwing. Yep. After all. My partner and I are powerful. Albion. Well, are you going to explain? Officer, I'll explain. Deathwing. Let my partner wake up and explain. Albion pinch lazy. Well, with the girls. Asumi. We can't find my brother. Worried voice. Irina. We keep trying to look for him. Zenobia. I've already looked around and I can't find it. The twins. We have already tried in another world. Tiamat. I already found Issei's trail. Serious voice. Asumi. What? Worried voice. Tiamat. I went to the place and found a deserted place, a huge cracker. I followed Issei's magical trail and found a lot of blood. Worried and serious voice. Asumi. Something happened. Serious voice. I do not want to lose. Tiamat. If Issei was attacked. He lost blood, but I can't find his body. Zenobia and Irina. Stay alive. Tiamat. That's right. It's better to wait at home and see if Issei recovers. Hopeful voice. The twins. Let's hope so. Sad and worried voice. Chapter 16 Pain and Betrayal. Narrator Pav. After 2 weeks Issei was left in a coma but soon woke up. The Gremory girls and Issei's girls. There will be a meeting of young people from the underworld and there will be an alliance with the father of all Odin, the leader of the Asgard faction. So they prepared. Which will start in 24 hours. 2 hours later. We see Issei on Camilla waking up. She was only able to open one eye since she lost against Rissivum's battle. Issei. What the hell happened? Pain voice. Deathwing. Finally, my friend wakes up. Calm down and I'll explain everything to you. Issei. Damn, thanks friend. Tired voice. Why can't I feel my other eyes? Deathwing. Rissivum's bastard cut off your left eye. Issei. Buck that damn. Well, explain to me how much has happened. Deathwing. Mate, you were in a coma for 2 weeks. Surely the girls came back. But after you passed out bleeding. Rissivum retired. A few hours later the great goddess of infinity Office Ouroboros found you by chance since he felt our power to the maximum and they rescued you. Serious voice. Issei. I understand and I can't believe that a dragon goddess saved my life. Calm voice. Deathwing. Partner, after you are in a coma. Office gave you the power of infinity. She has to train her new power. Issei is surprised and sighed. I think it's okay and then I thank you. Deathwing. Remember Hacker Yuiku and his team are at the Chaos Brigade base. Serious voice. Issei. Damn, we're in enemy territory. Office. Don't be alarmed. I hid you. Your power is still low, so it won't be seen by the army. Voice without emotion. Issei. Joe is fine and thank you for saving me. Calm and reverent voice. Office. Well, tell me who made you. Serious voice. Issei. He was the cursed one of Rissivum. Mumble. Office. I see. Serious and emotionless voice. Why don't you join Ami? We are different, we do not seek the power of the world. But to defeat the great red voice without emotion. Issei. What do I do, mate? Deathwing. I should accept it, since then we can have allies. Issei sighed and nodded. Office. Well. Rest then. Let's train. Voice without emotion retreating. Issei. Damn, I'm a team. Nervous voice. Well, with Team Valyria. Valyria. Well, Office has already woken up. Serious voice. Office. Yes. The cause that almost killed the wielder of Oscar Yuko. Was Rissivum. When Valyria listens, she is surprised and upset. Why does she seek the Oscar Yuko? Office. Because of his power. He has power of darkness that he can destroy a single country completely. That's why he joined with us. Valyria. You are sure, but he is with the demon faction. Office. No. Issei is a deserter. He didn't join any faction. But he works for money and live economically. Valyria. What do you think about directing your team? Hiroka. I think we will have a new member. Naya. Lefei. Wow, we will have 2 dragons. Excited voice. Iku. Haha, Valyria will surely end up falling in love with Oscar Yuko after being defeated. Mocking voice. Valyria. Shut up, monkey. Annoying voice. Arthur. At least you have to trust. Serious voice. Office. Well, you can leave now. Today, there will be no missions. Voice without emotion. Until Issei rests and trains, let Issei go to the meeting with Asgard.so that they do not become suspicious. The rest agreed. Of Issei. After recovering and trained by office Ouroboros. Very strict haha. I got along well with my new team and Valeria, who sometimes gets nervous around me. After recovering. Office told me to go home so as not to raise suspicions from the leaders. So, I changed my look since I lost my eye. Issei's new appearance. Issei returned to his mansion and, surprised by the girls who pounced on me, hugged me. Asumi baka baka brother, you were worrying me voice sobs. Issei. Don't worry, I'll explain everything to you. Tiamat. You're a damn bastard. I thought he died worried and upset voice. Irina. Issei, what happened to your left eye? Zenobia wow how hexy she looks. The twins came down quickly and saw Issei and decided to hug her. The twins. You are a fool. We almost lost hope. After minutes she got up and decided to sit down. Issei. Well first I'll tell you everything and why I have a patch over my eyes. He told everything except about Rissavam and his brigade team. All the girls got serious and believed it. Issei. Well, I'll go to sleep serious voice. Retiring. Zenobia. You will tell him the truth about Issei voice would be Irina. Irina. It's not the time yet. Tomorrow there will be a meeting with Asgard of the Alliance and young people. The twins. I hope you don't regret it voice would be. Zenobia. You Asumi and Tiamat will tell him the same. They both nod. Zenobia sighs, and I hope she doesn't make things complicated for you Issei worried voice. The next day. It is the time that there will be a young demon meeting and Issei was invited and they accepted. Issei. They are ready happy voice. All the girls. Of course calm and distant voice. Issei how strange why I distance myself from her. Eathwing I hope I don't think of something bad. Then Issei teleported to the magic circle. Outside a large mansion. Issei and the girls walked towards the door and he met Gremory clan himself and they greeted him. Issei decides to put on his armor so they can recognize each other. The girls are surprised and he didn't give it any importance. After walking we have seen several pillars different clans. Many clans saw Oscar Yuko who became nervous because they said he defeated Cadre Cacabiel and Blanco. And the women blushed to see such a subject who was respected and intimidating. On the outside a warrior and on the inside a subject who fights without mercy of the enemy of him and he is ruthless, murderous is what people of each faction rumor. Well with the leaders who will take a speech. Searches welcome all demons of clans and pillars. I wish you the best so that you continue in your dream. In addition, we are here in an alliance with Father Auden. The rest of applause XD. We are with the fallen leaders Azazel and C Secretary Penemu serious voice. They both greeted the young demons who also applauded. Then we are with the Los Angeles faction. Leader of the heavens Archangel Michael. And his sister Gabriel they also greeted. Well we have the two celestial dragons, the bearer of the Red Emperor, the Welsh dragon. Asumi Hyodo the laborer of Ria's Gremory. And we have the dragon bearer Black Emperor Issei Hyodo. Removing her armor. Many women blushed when they saw handsome rude young man. Searches. You may as well show up and enjoy life. So I'm leaving. And then tomorrow afternoon we'll give you to tell your dreams. The demon clans were excited and decided to enjoy the wine. After 10 minutes. Issei was enjoying the party calmly. Eathwing. This is the first time I've seen you excited. Issei. He after fighting and fighting. It's time for a break. And see how annoying a blonde-haired girl is, Issei decides to help her, but a black-haired guy who hit him sent him flying. Issei. Wow, what strength surprised. Wow it's dark Yuko. How are you enjoying a calm voice? Issei. I have a great time. No time to have fun. I've been busy figuring it out. Well, let me introduce myself, I'm Sererg Bale, nice to meet you. Issei. Nice to meet you Sererg. My name is Issei Hyodo the current Lord of Darkness. Oscar Yuko. Sererg. Wow, I hope to fight with you one day excited and challenging voice. Issei. I say the same challenger. Are you forgetting about me voice would be. Issei. Sorry for my manners. My name is Issei Hyodo and you are beautiful lady. The girl blushed but she controlled it. My name is Sikvera Agares and I am the Agares heir it would be. Issei. Well, let's introduce ourselves. What will you do later curious voice. Sererg. I'm going with my nobility to train calm voice. Sikvera. I will be busy with my queen and knight they are women obviously. Issei. Well okay. See happy voice. They both said goodbye and retired. Irina was looking for Issei to talk to him. Irina. I finally found you Issei-kun voice would be. Issei. What's wrong Irina. She should be enjoying herself confused voice. Irina. I want to talk to you in a private place serious voice. Issei is surprised by the seriousness of his girlfriend. But he pays attention. Arena. Well, follow me. Issei nods. Place outside the youth party. Issei. Tell me what you want to talk to Sirius. Arena. I want to tell you the truth. Although it pains me to tell you, it is always better to end our relationship. We have to end a cycle instead of continuing in it and suffering. I know it will be difficult, and although it hurts you now, in the near future you will realize that it was for the best. Sad and determined voice. When Issei listens, he lowers his gaze, covering his face. Me, someone likes me. Happy voice, that's why we will be friends. In a couple of days I will leave your house. Since I am going to live in heaven. Taking Issei's shoulder. Sad voice. Issei. With what friend? A bitter smile. Arena. Issei-kun, I hope you understand. When I was going to speak. Deathwing. Balance breaker. Dark dragon. A red light appeared. When a ray of intense light went away we can observe Issei with his armor without expecting anything. He raises his flight. Issei. You know Arena, at the moment we were going well with our relationship. I comment inside the black armor and red stripe. I have been fighting for you and planning the next date. Arena opened her eyes in surprise and what Issei said he will never forget for life. You told me to go to hell. You tell me I want to be your friend but you know. I don't want that, I just wanted to have a better life and I wanted to tell you to tell me that I felt the same way about you as I do. The voice sounded broken and clear. You could tell that Issei is broken. I don't want to see you again, I don't even want you to see me. Issei-kun, he knows I hate him. You know I hate you and my damn feelings that you had since we were children. It would be better if I hadn't met you. Retiring at the youth party. Where does Kuroka go? Arena. Issei's sad voice starting to cry. Retreating. Well with Kuroka. Kuroka, come on. Shirin happy voice. Kaneko. I'm not going to go with you. Serious voice. Rias. I'm not going to allow my family and friends. Serious voice. Asumi. It doesn't matter. Taking out his boosted gears. But he was interrupted by Issei putting on his armor. Kuroka. Wow. Issei happy voice. Issei. What are you doing? Kuroka serious voice. Kuroka. I'm trying to get my sister back. Serious voice. Issei. We better go. Voice broken and clear. Kuroka okay, Naya.see, you Shirin playful voice. Rias. Issei why are you going with Kuroka voice would be. Asumi. Brother. Issei. Later see you at home. Serious voice. They both retired in a magic circle. Asumi. Brother sad voice. Rias. Let's go. Kaneko leaving with Kaneko. After Arena returned with Asumi. Asumi. How about Arena happy voice but change of expression. Arena is crying non-stop. Asumi. Tell me Arena what happened to you and Issei voice would be. Arena. I already said it. Let it end and let's do as a friend. But I didn't expect what Issei told me. Sobbing voice. Asumi. What he told you. Nervous voice. Arena. Now he hates me. I lost my best friend. Sobbing. Asumi. She's not here right now. Otherwise she's gone with Kuroka, Kaneko's older sister. Sad voice. Arena continues sobbing after being hated by Issei. Well with Issei. After withdrawing with Kuroka. Issei decides to leave to be alone but was held down by Kuroka. Kuroka. Tell me Issei, what happened to you about changing your mind back. Serious voice. Issei. This is none of your business. Angry voice. Releasing the grip and increasing his speed and he took off flying. With Issei. Issei. What did I do wrong? Voice broken. Deathwing has not said words because she feared he would fall. Kuroka Pav. Kuroka. It hasn't occurred to you. But I'll find out. Hap. 17 Issei vs Loki. Issei. I had to leave not far from the party after Arena finished with me. The truth is I have a bad feeling about the youth gatherings that suddenly there was an explosion. So I decided to leave because he had felt a divine and corrupt energy coming from there. While at the meeting. The leaders of the factions followed a meeting to sign an alliance and peace treaty so that there was no war. But then it was interrupted by an explosion from the other side and without wasting time we went where the explosion got closer to the bottom. Until a giant forms a wolf. Loki what are you doing? Serious voice. Loki. Well, dear father. I'm not going to allow you to make an alliance and Ragnarok will begin. Evil voice. Come on my children giving an order to attack. Hefner is going to attack but a green magic circle was blocked. Beelzebub. I'm not going to let them interrupt us. Serious voice. The Gremory clan and Citri were the leaders. And the two exorcists. Ria's Oni-sama what is happening voice would be. Searches explains it well and we are attacked by Loki. Beelzebub. I have a plan, I must seal it for a short time and you must hurry to defeat it. Rias. Me and my entourage are going to finish it. Serious voice. Sona. I must help too, I won't do anything voice would be and accompanied by the queen and her entourage. Searches. I won't allow it, but it was interrupted by Issei. Issei. I'm in charge of defeating Loki. Odin. Are you sure Brett? Serious voice. Issei. I am the Black Dragon Emperor and he calls me the Lord of Darkness. Let me take care of it. Serious voice. Odin. Well, okay, get ready boy. Serious voice. Beelzebub. Well I hope it entertains. We are going to help you. Serious voice. Issei. Okay. Don't be late. Beelzebub sealed Loki and Issei and took them to the battlefield. Asumi, why will my brother be in danger? Tiamat. I say it myself. Worried. Zenobia. I also want to fight to help Issei. Irina has not said words and what Issei said still hurt. Searches. We have to plan a plan to end the battle and if you attack him, it won't end well. Cephaloki, Gremory and Sona will support Issei and defeat Fafnir. It will be very complicated. Voice would be. But Seeker Uete will support your clan. Asumi nods and is determined. Well with Issei. Issei. Wow, the god of deception. It will be a pleasure because you will reach the end. Serious voice. Loki. What a mortal, don't make me laugh. Why don't I kill you because you are strong? You will face one of my children. Ha 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 ha. Arrogant voice. Issei. Wow, I hope it's strong. Serious voice. Loki sent to call the opponents against Issei. Beefwing. Mate, this opponent is not easy to defeat. Serious and excited voice. Issei. Haha, well, let's wear it up our sleeve. Black Goku style smile. Issei. I, the one who will wake up. I am the Black Emperor Dragon and the Lord of Darkness. I pity infinity and despise dream. I will become the Black Dragon of Darkness. I will plunge you into darkness. Juggernaut drive. Appearing a large black and red striped dragon. And a red gem from his chest, chains appearing on his body and raised his wings and horns on his head on two sides and bat wings appeared on his head on two. Loki is surprised and orders to attack him. The three opponents pounced on each other and Issei also in his dragon form. Well the rest. Gremory clan. They had arrived at the battlefield and they were surprised that Issei managed to damage all four opponents. Also Issei with the Juggernaut drive is more cracked and little blood comes out of her body. Zenobia and Kiba pounced to help Issei attacking with the two wolves. Issei. What are you doing here? Serious and slightly tired voice. Zenobia. I came to help you and I won't let them kill you. Serious voice. Kiba. Although we don't know many. But I like you. Serious voice and a smile. Issei smiled inside the Juggernaut drive. Thanks friends. Elsewhere the snake was attacked by Arias, Akeno and Sona. The snake got angry and gave him a ranged attack that the three demons dodged. Arias threw a pair of power of destruction at him. Akeno launched a spear of electric light. But they combined attack and damaged the snake. Sona cast magical power that would hurt the snake a little. Afterwards Issei decides to attack his opponent Fafnir, the son of Loki. But Deathwing companion, I ran out of time to use the Juggernaut drive. Now you have half of your magic power left. Issei. Damn. How am I going to defeat Fafnir and finish off Loki? Serious voice. Suddenly Kaneko appeared. Kaneko. Hello Issei senpai, I can help you. Voice without emotion. Issei. Hey, thanks Kaneko. Serious voice. Kaneko. What's your plan? Issei. I have magic chains but it will only be for a moment and while I hold it, you give it a stronger blow to hurt it. Asumi. I can help you. Serious voice and his boosted gears. Issei. Okay. Serious voice. The two girls rushed forward to confront him. While Issei took out the chains Ghost Rider style. Holding the Fafnir and taking advantage of the two girls. Kaneko hit Fafnir's jaw and Asumi with the balance breaker activated and his Ascalon sword that was given to him by Gabriel. Note. The story will be very different. Asumi with his sword scratched him in the eye and made Fafnir scream in pain. Issei. Be careful they don't bite him. Serious voice. Kaneko and Asumi listened and decided to finish quickly. Well with Issei. Beefwing. Partner, it's time your turn to finish off Loki and the power of infinity that he gave you. Serious voice. Issei. Good, thank you. Serious voice. Beefwing balance breaker dark dragon. His armor changed thanks to the power of office. Issei takes flight to meet Loki. Loki. Wow, I'm not surprised what you do for her. Mocking voice. Issei. Who are you referring to? Serious and annoyed voice. Loki. To your sister and Tiamat. Issei. What do you mean? Confused voice. Asumi. Brother. Confused voice by not attacking with Loki. Tiamat. Issei calm voice and murmur. Note Gasper, Asia was nearby with Tiamat at the request of her to protect him. Asumi, Kaneko cost work, they made Fafnir unconscious and tied up. Zenobia and Kiba finished eliminating with two wolves and some injuries. Rias, Akeno and Sona, Queen Tsubaki, entourage. Finished killing the giant snake. And Roswis, Irina was approaching the battlefield. Then they all gathered in one place. Issei. We've already stopped detouring and what the hell are you talking about? Loki angry voice. Loki. Something hides the two women who loved you. Issei. What do you mean? Asumi and Tiamat serious voice. Asumi. Brother, don't pay attention to it nervous voice. Tiamat. Come on, you have to finish it uneasy voice. Loki. What a brat Ami, you're not fooling me. I know he's hiding something and you'll say it or I'll say it in front of him evil smile. Issei. Tell me what they are hiding serious voice the gaze is directed at the two women. Asumi and Tiamat tense. You remember what he said. Flashback. Asumi's memory. Greg. Partner, I know we don't talk much, but I have to warn you that the path that you, the angel girl and Tiamat are about to take will be one where you will end up killing every feeling he has towards you. Asumi. What are you saying? My brother is older so he will know how to handle this. Greg. Look, race or age doesn't matter, but a disappointment in love is always difficult to deal with. I'll just tell you that you almost lost him in the past since the death of his parents and the cheating of your brother's ex-girlfriend. This time it may be forever, and if you still have in mind to do that, then I hope you abide by the consequences, even if he is a dragon. He has feelings that deserve to be respected. Don't play with his feelings. You will do more damage to your heart. Brother will end up hating you like what happened with Irina Shidu. Asumi. Okay, cutting off communication. Greg. Damn, she's a brat. I won't be able to convince. I hope someone heals your heart, Issei Hyodo serious and worried voice. I hope the curse of the dragons does not fall. And memory of Asumi Hyodo. Asumi remember the words that Drake said, but she is determined to end the love relationship. She would only remain as brothers. Well with Tiamat. Remembrance of Tiamat. Hanan tell me Tiamat. How do you feel about the boy? Issei the Black Emperor calm voice. Tiamat. I don't feel, let him act as he should be, he doesn't give me the proper interest. Voice without interest. Hanan. Tiamat think twice, you more than anyone know what it's like to go through it, so don't act like a girl who plays with feelings just wanting to feel complete. Maybe the boy was older, but he's a boy with a pure heart, but even so, what you, the angel girl and the Drake carrier plan to do can have many consequences. Where only you will end up losing more than what you have a boy who truly loves you and does his best to be happy. Tiamat. Look, I just wanted to know if what I'm going to do is correct or not angry voice, not that you give me a lecture. Hanan. Yes you know then why the hell did you come talk to me voice a little angry if you already have sure. Going back. I'm just telling you one more time. So that in the future, you will not regret what you will make your decision and there will be consequences. Very bad or not. Why will he not accept you a second chance? So I am retiring because I have things to do retiring. Tiamat. The decision has already been made. I'll say it uninterested but annoying voice. Hanan heard the word, but he didn't say anything to avoid arguing that he wasn't going anywhere, and days later he found out that he was with a dragon. Tiamat's end of remembrance. Loki. Well then, I'll say it or you will do it malignant voice. Asumi. Without detour. I need to focus my life on my studies and work. You deserve better than me. I need time to be able to organize my ideas. I'm still confused, the truth is that I don't know what I want right now in my life. I want to end the relationship that you and I had. Brother serious voice and try not to cry. Behind the armor helmet. Greg. He saw everything and heard the words of his companion. He sighed and was annoyed that her carrier is very indecisive. And Tiamat. Tiamat. The truth is that you were not interested in me to defeat me. You did the same thing that Drake stood me up. You are different, you gave me a home and new friends. I wanted to thank you, but I'm already with someone serious and calm voice. Issei upon hearing the words he remains still even wearing his armor and the same thing that happened with Irina. Issei. What did I do wrong or rather, what did I do? Serious voice and about to cry but hold on. He felt like his heart broke something in half. Loki. Well there is the truth evil smile. Issei didn't say anything and with a quick movement. He kicked Loki that sent him crashing. The Gremory clan and Citri heard the testimony of both dragons, they were surprised, but he didn't say anything. Zenovi and Kiba disappointed one of their classmates. Roswis. Hey, Black Emperor, you can use Thor's hammer to seal Loki. You're the only one to carry the voice would be. Issei listen without a doubt I accept it without thinking, but it is still in bad timing. Loki would take flight quickly. I won't allow it angry voice. Issei took Thor's hammer and without wasting time he attacked Loki with a blow. Loki ended up sealed in a purgatory place. Issei ended up releasing the hammer, returning to his origin. The leaders celebrate winning the battle and Odin thanks Issei for his victory. Odin. I thank you very much for not killing my son serious and happy voice. Issei. You're welcome. still hurt by what was left of two women who broke his heart. It was felt by the girls Penemu and Gabriel that they would realize the suffering and would be sad. They all returned to the party, but this time it was over. Issei was about to leave the party but was called by Searches. Searches? Good Issei, wouldn't you like to celebrate with us? Happy voice. Issei. No thanks, serious and somewhat downcast voice. Searches. I see. You can retire, serious voice. Runway clan and Citri has not said anything less. Asumi, Irina and Tiamat. Issei's face did not see it. Issei. He decides to go to the base where his new team is. Since he didn't want to return home because that's where the girls live. Beefwing. Partner, are you okay? Worried voice. Issei. No friend. I'm not sad voice. What did we do wrong for women to end me? Beefwing. Remember that she didn't value you for your feelings. Very clear voice. Issei. I see. Sad voice. Well, with Clan Gremory. They had returned to the human world and everyone went to their homes. Asumi, Tiamat and Irina, Zenobia went to Issei's house, but he himself had not seen him. The twins are in his own house. Asumi. I think my decision is already made. Firm voice and don't waste sobbing. Hey Dreg. Dreg. What's up mate? Calm voice. Asumi. You know what happened to Issei's armor would be voice. Dreg sighed. Infinite power was given by Office Ouroboros, Dragon Goddess of Infinity. I don't know how she has her power, but she does know how to use her power well. Serious voice. Dreg in his thoughts. I can't believe you let go of a boy who really loved you. I just hope the curse doesn't fall. Why will he close his heart until you recover? Well, other side. Valeria's team. Valeria. Well, they found out about Issei's battle against Loki. Iku and Arthur nod. Leffe, the truth is incredible, the battle alone against 4 strongest opponent. Hiroka. Fufu, I will choose Issei since I want to have kittens. Valeria. Don't you dare, it will be very soon for you. Jealous and annoying voice. Albion. Partner, you better train. Since I want to fight with Red. Excited. Valeria. Go with your rivalry. Okay. I'll do it tomorrow. Serious voice. Hap. 18 day after. Of Issei. After defeating the god of deception Loki and after finding out, I decided to join up with my new teammate Valeria and the base. After the girls that I loved. Irina, Asumi, Tiamat has left me and I left me in the mansion. I decided to return, except Zenobia and the twins, since she was calling to show that she still loves me. Afterwards I went to the academy studying as always. I don't complain, I do my homework, I just do it to get rid of the boredom, and complaining was of no use to me. Women always flatter me for being a better student until a teacher appears. Tirjulinatique. She is a tall woman, with blonde hair and green eyes. Her hair is abundant and long, tied at the end with a thick blue ribbon. She usually always wears glasses, since without them she can't see very well, and a good taste of her physique. Issei had an attraction to that blonde woman whose name is Tirju. Beefwing. Ha, you really are attracted to your teacher. Mocking voice. Issei. Shut up lizard, I don't know what's wrong with me, and if I'm attracted to my teacher, I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I feel in my body sweating. Tirju. Hey Issei-san, are you okay? Getting closer to Issei's face, taking Issei's head. Issei blushes and seeing the emerald eyes that captivated him, but he recovered. Issei. Yeah, I'm fine, I've just been training these days. Nervous and blushing voice. Tirju. I understand, well we continue with classes. A smile. The boys were upset by Issei's luck. The girls were jealous and blushing at Issei's new appearance. Murayama. Hey Caddis-chan. Issei, it's true he has changed. Calm voice. Caddis. It's true, before I saw Prince, now he is a model knight of the academy. Blushing. Murayama. You know what happened to Issei's eye? Caddis. Better leave it like that, she had an insurance accident and she looks very attractive. Issei after her return to school after the holidays, after pure battle. In recess. Issei. I will be enjoying one day stop by myself. Happy voice. Beefwing. Mate, I'm glad you're feeling well emotionally after what happened. Issei. Don't remember me. Serious. He was interrupted by Zenobia and the twins. Zenobia. We can eat together. A smile. Izuru and Kagaya. Us too. Issei. Yeah, well that's fine. Smile. After eating together with the girls who are still by my side, although they are not my partners, it would be better to know them well. Zenobia. Okay Issei, how about we go to the movies tomorrow? Calm and blushing. While Zenobia was waiting for his response. Issei was going to say something, but something changed, his blue eye became very bright. Issei took her lips and placed Zenobia on the wall, surrounding her arms. Issei. He really wants to go on a date with me. Seductive voice. Zenobia blushes. The truth is, I do want to go on a date with you. Looking at Issei and Zenovia's eyes while his lips approached. Issei separated from Zenobia. I was seriously going to give you a kiss. Seductive voice. Zenobia had her heart beating very fast and she really fainted but was carried by the twins. Very jealous. Izuru. It's not fair, we also want a date with me. Pagaya. Me too jealous. Issei. Well, of course I'm going to accept seductive voice, the twins blushed. Well, see you later, I finished having lunch with you and thanks Zenobia that her food is very delicious. After checking out, Issei decides to go to the library to look for something to read. He was already very bored. But he accidentally bumped into someone who stood on top of Issei and kissed him. Issei, who am I kissing, nervous while he opened his eyes, surprised and nervous to find his teacher on top of him, kissing XD. The blonde-haired teacher, Tearju, was shocked when she was kissing her students. But she was seen by a person who took the photo and ran away. Tearju separated from Issei from the kiss and put a tube on his cheek very hard. Tearju. Sorry for bumping into you. Issei. It's okay, Tearju-sensei seductive voice, they are still in seduction effect. Tearju blushes when she hears his sweet and seductive voice. Well, with Deathwing. Deathwing. Wow, my partner is in the mating stage of a dragon and it will be a bad thing if that woman stays for a long time, nervous voice. It will be too late since it would take effect today and because I was an idiot I didn't warn it. Note. I forgot that the new teacher shows up, but I'll imagine. Issei stands up and shakes hands with his new teacher. Thank you, Issei-sen smile. Issei. Hehe, it's nothing, calm voice. If you guess what I'm thinking about, I'll give it to your lips. Tearju blushes. But I can't, I'm a teacher and you're my student. Issei. Sure, but I want more than teacher and students. Well, Issei approached Tearju. Staying on the wall like he did to Zenobia. Tearju. This Issei-san nervous voice and a blush. Issei. I really like your eyes, especially the left one. Thank you, Issei-san, said the blonde-haired girl. Issei caressed his teacher's cheek with his hand, while his other hand grabbed her waist. Tearju. This Issei, but he couldn't finish being kissed by his student. He tried to get away, but he felt like his heart was beating very strongly. He tried to get away again, but Issei stuck his tongue into the blonde-haired professor who enjoyed it and let his instincts get the better of him. There are still no students or teachers in the libraries, there are only two people who kissed passionately. Issei took Tearju's waist and she put her arm around Issei's neck. Then a battle of tongues. Issei, I take a private place where there are couches. Tearju took off her teacher's uniform, leaving his underwear. Issei decides to take off his shirt and continue kissing with Tearju, who was now taken away by lust. Just imagine it, there won't be any lemon. After hours he had fun with his favorite teacher. Issei buck my head yawn. Deathwing. Looks like you had fun, calm voice. Issei. He saw his professor completely without clothes and on top of him with her sheet that covered both of them. Issei. What time is it? It's 8 at night, surprised. Now that I remember, blushing. Deathwing. You let your instincts take you and did it several times with your teacher, mocking voice. Issei. Now that I've done it, okay, now I'm going to take you to my house. I don't know where sensei's house is. Was interrupted. Azazel appeared, a magic circle. Azazel. Hello boy, I wanted to. He is surprised to see that Issei and his professor are on top of him and without clothes. Azazel. Wow boy, you seduced your most beautiful teacher at the academy, mocking voice. You sure had a fun time with your wife, hahaha. Issei. That's not what it looks like, nervous voice. Azazel. Better get changed and put a magic circle so that it leads to your mansion and we'll talk there. Leaving in his magic circle. Issei got up so that the professor would not be woken up and activated his magic circle, changing quickly, and he also took his professor, who first went for his things and sensei's things and his uniform. Minutes later. Issei left his teacher sleeping in his bed and decided to sit down to talk to Azazel's friend. Issei. Tell me, Azazel, what did he want to tell me, confused voice. Azazel. I need your help, my secretary accidentally took a potion that I created to look for some girls in the human world and fainted. Issei. So that potion is made of tranquil. Azazel. Love, carefree voice. Issei. Well, why did you make that potion? Azazel. I'm interested in a woman in the human world who's in the club, she already knows. Issei. That's true, it's okay. Azazel activated her magical circle, bringing the unconscious purple-haired girl, with her well-formed body and great beauty. She is Penemu, one of the strongest cadres. Issei. Wow, how cute, blushing voice. Azazel. Surely he wants to buck you, Penemu, mocking voice. Issei. Leave it alone. He picks up Penemu and puts him on the couch. Azazel. I hope you enjoy it, haha, retiring. Issei. Bucking Cabron, annoying voice. Now I slept with Tearju-sensei and also a beautiful Miss Penemu. I don't know that she realized that the purple-haired girl was awake and her eyes were wide open. Penemu. Ara, what a cute boy, I would like to try it between her legs watching Issei with lust. Issei felt a chill, looking behind him when he saw a purple-haired girl. Issei. Hey hello, nice to meet you, I'm Issei Hyodo, one of the Black Emperor dragons. Penemu? I heard you and my name is Penemu, and you know who I am, and I know you why I'm interested rogue voice. Issei of what? Penemu? Why don't we have some fun showing her chest heart eye indicates being excited. Issei. I'm not perverted, I feel my heat again I feel like I made that hexy girl my own. I can't take it anymore, Issei I can't stand her dragon instinct, she pounced like a tiger catching his prey. Penemu Ara, be gentle seductive voice. At that moment in the mansion, moans could be heard from parts of the beautiful mother, La Pellarubia was sound asleep since she had lunged many times hours before XD. I a Pemu scream. End of Issei's POV. Of Deathwing. If my partner finds out about his mating, he'll kill me. If I don't say anything, I'll be fine haha mocking and evil voice. It will only be 1 week from finishing its mating stage. I'm going to go to sleep, I hope you enjoy it a lot haha mocking voice. Pap. 19 The Seductive Emperor. After Issei had hex with Professor Tirju and the Penemu cadre. Both girls were in bed. When they woke up they blushed with embarrassment and they were both confused. Tirju? What happened, where am I confused voice? Penemu? I say the same, the only thing I remember was that I drank a pink bottle. Tirju remembered what happened and blushed. Well I remember I'm here. Penemu? What about curious? Tirju? I just slept with my student Issei Kun blushing and excited. Penemu? What, teacher and student Issei I remember. Damn Azazel scream. And another side. Azazel felt a chill from his secretary, oh my god. Well with Penemu and Tirju. Penemu? I also slept with Issei because she was under the effect of love potion. Because of the damn brainiac. Tirju? I remember what we did many times embarrassed. Penemu? Well my name is Penemu and you? Tirju? I introduce myself Tirju Lunatique and I am the teacher of Kuo Academy. While she was talking and getting to know. Let's go with Issei. She was in her classroom, waiting for classes to start. Issei. At least I left before she woke up. Deathwing. Comrades, I don't know what happened to you to have a relationship with women confused voice. Issei. I don't even know nervous voice. But everyone caught their attention, a girl just like the twins was walking and the boys fainted and the girls admired him. And she approached with black-haired Issei. Hello Issei. Issei heard it and turned around, she was shocked when she saw hexy orange hair. From her point of view, she could see her huge chest of more than 100 centimeters. Issei felt too blushing to respond and Kazamachi forced his face closer to her chest. She almost made Issei unable to breathe. They were seen by Irina and Asumi who were surprised to see the twins so similar. Issei. Ka. The girl responded, call me Kazamachi am I? Issei. Hey well Kazamachi, what happened to you mumble? Kazamachi. Well, I'll explain it to you after the break, let's have lunch together smile. Issei. Well that's fine blushing. Zenobia Fufufu I'm still waiting for our date seductive voice. Issei. I don't forget giving a smile. After the break. Issei. Well, we're alone now, what happened to you, Kazamachi? I can feel 2 auras that I know are mixed. Kazamachi. Well, I'll tell you, I'm not a human. I'm a spirit because 2 fragments that you knew Kagaya and Yuzuru were separated for some unknown reason and I was reborn as a girl and I met you. I am Yuna my real name Kazamachi am I? Issei. Hey then you merged with yourself serious voice. Kazamachi. That's right, since both emotions are mixed. Since I'm here, why don't we go have fun seductive voice. Issei. What knowing what it is? Kazamachi. Don't tell me, I was watching you, how you did with Professor Tirju and Cadre Penemu, if you don't, I'll tell Zenobia what you did. Issei went into seductive mode for their mating. Issei pushed Kazamachi off the wall and trapped her. Kazamachi. What are you doing? Issei took her cheek, seriously, will you tell someone what I did? You deserve your punishment evil smile. Using dragon hormones that turned Kazamachi on. Kazamachi. I'm very daring, but I like it excited voice. Issei kissed him on Kazamachi's lips. And she reciprocated it. After separating. Kazamachi. I've been waiting for you to take me and make me your wife blushing and panting. Issei. I will make you like a woman seductive voice. Issei decides to use teleporting magic circle in a warehouse where no one is there. After Issei and Kazamachi had a more passionate and exciting moment. After the doorbell rang. Issei and Kazamachi left to go to their classroom, holding hands and satisfied. Issei. Hey, why didn't some people ask me where the twins are? Kazamachi, why did I modify people's memories this time to change myself? Voice would be still holding hands. Issei. I see, tell me, is the spirit the only one or is there more? Serious voice. Kazamachi. I'm just the only one. Sad. Issei. Kazamachi, don't worry, you're not alone, I'm going to protect you. Adi, Zenobia, Tearju and Penemu. Kazamachi. Thank you. Issei-kun giving a kiss to the cheek. Issei blushes. Why did I say both Professor and Cadre Penemu? Leithwing. Why are you falling in love with the two girls you slept with and she is bewitched by you, that is, in love after marking her as yours? Calm voice. Issei. Buck again. Serious voice. Cutting the connection with Deathwing. Issei. Well, if I feel something, I'll see about that later. After Issei returned to the classroom as always, it will be a long day. Minutes. The school bell rang. Issei and Kazamachi, Zenobia decides to go together to his Issei mansion, but he is nervous since the two women were in his room. If she finds out, he kills me, if she sees that I am a womanizer, she kills me. Deathwing. Calm down mate, things will be fine. Issei. Thank you friend. Kazamachi. What's up Issei-kun? Issei. I have to do something, I won't take long. Serious. Zenobia. We are waiting for you at home. Smile. Issei felt and lifted up, flying to one place. Deathwing. Maid is calling me. Office through the power of him. Issei. I know, come on, he has something for us. Serious voice. Valeria and Office team. Valeria. Well, Office, why does Issei come to our secret base? Office. Well, let him have his own team. Voice without emotion. Valeria. No, we are enough. Serious voice. Office. We want to get stronger to defeat Big Red, you two teams are going to win it. Valeria. Good. Then Issei arrived at the base, removing his armor. Issei. What's up Office? Serious voice. Office. Well, since you're here, I have a job for you. Without emotion. Issei. What is it? Serious. Office. He needs you to have stronger equipment and we will see in 1 month. Okay. Issei. Okay, you're in charge. Nervous. Valeria. I hope you have luck. Smile. Issei. Same as White Empress. Smile. Issei activates her magic circle for her house. Retreating. Deathwing. It is incredible that we are in the Chaos Brigade, but we do not seek domination, but rather we are with Office. By the way, why is the Gremory clan not there? Issei. He left. Why does he already have someone to take care of himself with, but I don't care about that. Issei. Issei saw who was calling him and was paralyzed when he met his teacher Tearju and Cadre Penemu together. Zenobia and Kazamachi. The four girls. Can you explain to us? Deathwing. Partner, what happened to you, sleeping with your teacher, why is she in the mating stage? Issei. Damn you bitch, you would have told me. Annoyed. Of Issei. Issei had to explain the mating stage of a dragon, and he also had to explain the supernatural to Tearju, and she herself was surprised. I was curious if she had sacred gears or magic. Issei was surprised that she can use magic, she excitedly wants to learn, thanks to Cadre Penemu could help her as she becomes her friend. And Deathwing explained to me that I have 3 days left of mating, and then I decided that I'm not going to school, and I told Sona to be absent for this week. It has been 3 days after finishing my mating stage, I got along well with my sensei, and the mother right now she is attracted to me. After giving me 2 slaps from Zenobia and Kazamachi. As I promised Zenobia, I took her on a date. I would take a shopping center, a movie theater, and we went to a restaurant, and we went to the fairs. And I won a stuffed animal for her and she likes it. At the end of the date, she gave me a kiss on the cheek, she still didn't confess it to me, but it will be very soon. After Sunday. I decided to look for members of it to recruit it. I went to Mexico with a magic circle and felt the power of magic. I even found a girl who. She was found in the mountains, from what I saw. She has dragon and golden type sacred gears. Deathwing. Long-Inus companion that the girl has is Yang Dragon of the Golden Sun. Issei. Well, he will be the candidate for my team. We better leave before he discovers us. Issei. Balance Breaker. Balance Breaker Dark Dragon. She took off her flight and retreats, but thanks to the girl. Sushi. I felt a power from him. Yang. Companion is the Black Emperor, the Lord of Darkness and next dragon god of dragons. Sushi. I see why you came here. Curious. Yang. Listen a little, try to find a candidate from your team. Sushi. I see, I'll wait for what you want from me. It would be. Well with Issei. He kept searching in Italy, feeling the magical power. Until he found it, but he blushed when he saw the Hexi Magician XD. She is an apparently tall and voluptuous woman with large amounts of scarlet hair braided densely and located at the front and back of her body in pairs, all of which have ties near the ends of her. The front braids also have 2 gold trims near the top sections. Additionally, the woman has 2 U-shaped earrings in her ears while she puts on light red lipstick. For clothing, Irene puts on a skimpy version of the typical witch outfit. Her black blouse has a diamond-shaped slit exposing part of her breasts and a heart-shaped pattern around the edges. Issei. I don't deny that I like him, but I'm going to meet him soon blushing. Beefwing. Ahaha, she has fetishes to like the most beautiful women mocking. Issei. Shut up. Better let's go home. I already have 2 candidates and we're looking for another 3 next week. Issei retreated to the place. Issei. Good, who else could be the candidate to recruit my team? Beefwing. How about Kazamachi? What I see is very strong, but we don't check it. Issei. What I realize is true, I remember that Shiha told me something. Kazamachi Yamai is a spirit focused on its offensive ability and speed. He possesses the weapons that Kagaya and Yuzuru had, a spear that he holds with his right hand and chains in his left hand. Yamai has the ability to control the wind freely, which they use to strengthen their attacks or to increase their speed. Yamai is recognized as the fastest spirit, being able to move so fast that it seems as if the world had stopped. Yamai's power is born from the fusion of Kagaya and Yuzuru, with her being able to use Raphael's full power. In this form not only her speed is increased immensely, but also her power, being able to fight Beast alone and defeat him although he was weakened. She can also use Raphael in ways that Yuzuru and Kagaya are not capable of. Issei. Fine, after that, we'll see what to do. Beefwing. Okay mate. Pap. 20 Gremory vs Astaroth. Days before Issei looks for his recruit. After the battle against God Loki, he returned as before, the leaders signed an alliance with Asgard. After the Gremory team returned to the mansion after Asumi, Tiamat and Irina broke ties with Issei, Zenobia became upset. Tiamat returned to Tannen's territory to stay with other dragons. After Tannen found out, he didn't say anything to do something to his friend. Drake didn't talk for long with the carrier about him. It's been several days. The girls left Issei's mansion to live independently. The Gremory girls returned to the human world to be in high school. Asumi and Asia he had left to go to the academy, but shortly after they found out that Asia knew him. Hello Asia-chan, calm. Asia. Hey, I know you, confused. But then she realized that you really knew him. Do you remember me, after you healed me? Asia. Yeah. Asumi. Asia-chan, do you know him? Serious voice. Asia was dumbfounded and did not respond. Asia with her memories what happened very bad. Moment the churches kicked him out and he became a heretic. Asumi realized this and remembered what happened after she became a heretic. Maybe you're the demon who later became heretic. Serious. Wow, I told you something. But well, my name is Diodora Astaroth, I am the heir of the Astaroth clan, and I am the younger brother of Masajuka Beelzebub. Asumi is surprised but she didn't show it, but she is angry because of that guy who ruined her life. Asia. Hey well Diodora-san, it was a pleasure, but I have to go to the academy. Bitter smile. Diodora. Come on, I wanted to thank you, and I would like to help you get back. Asia. No thanks, let's go Asumi. Asumi. Very good. Both girls left. After they met Diodora, Asumi has a bad feeling. Riaz found out and is upset that she was in his territory. Hours later. Riaz. What does the heir Astaroth of the Astaroth clan bring you? It would be. His entourage became serious behind their teacher. Diodora. Would you like to exchange a piece of Asia's silver bishop and some of my piece? Riaz. No thanks, I'm fine with my nobility. Everything will continue the original story. Diodora took it upon herself to organize an unofficial raiding game by getting her nobility to get in her way. The first confrontation took place in a shrine where she sent her 8 pawns and both rooks, while Riaz sent Asumi, Kaneko, Gasper and Kiba to confront them. Before the fight began, Asumi gave Kiba the sword Ascalon. Kiba activated the sacred demonic and Ascalon aura together and launched 2 powerful slashes at the rooks, killing them. The other 3 prepared to enhance their fight against Diodora's pawns who have been promoted to queen. Kaneko let her cat ears and tail, Gasper drank a drop of Asumi's blood and Asumi also promoted to queen. With her power boosted gears at maximum, Asumi increased her power to use her newest technique, Nero Vision. With it she was able to see the movements of all her opponents and predict the movements she transmitted to her teammates. Gasper froze 6 of the pawns that were about to attack him and Kaneko. The other 2 pawns were easily handled by Kaneko. Team Gremory moved to the next shrine for the next meeting. There they met the queen and the bishops of Diodora. Riaz and Akeno approached to confront them. While the 2 were having a small dispute, Kaneko whispered in Asumi's ear a way to defeat him. Diodora's queen became enraged by ignoring them only for them to be instantly defeated by her strongest attacks. They moved on to the next shrine to confront, but surprised to find the freed Selzen was present there in his place. He reveals that the Cows Brigade had turned him into a chimera and had absorbed his energies. Freed goes to explain that Diodora intentionally planned Asia's excommunication, a fact that angered Isumi only for Yuudo to calm him down. Yuudo, who is also containing his anger, stepped forward to fight him. Freed transformed into his chimera form and charged at Yuudo only to be quickly cut into pieces. Despite that, Freed's disembodied head still remained conscious and still scolded them for being no match for Diodora, who is associated with the Longinus users. Yuudo then proceeded to stab him, thus ending his life. They finally encountered Diodora, who had Asia imprisoned in front of them, then proceeded to ridicule and belittle them by showing her sad expression upon learning of her plans. He also revealed that he intended to resurrect Asia after her death by Rainer and resented Rias for stealing the opportunity from her. He then proceeded to reveal his intentions to hexually break Asia. His actions fueled Isumi's anger as he entered his balance breaker and began to beat him relentlessly. Even though his power was enhanced by the Serpent of Office, Diodora was completely at Isumi's mercy, resulting in her victory. But after Isumi beat up Diodora, one of the old Satan Beelzebub who was at the main door appeared. Diodora. Finally, let's defeat him. But after Asia became unconscious, a magic circle from Diodora made Asia disappear. Then Shalba Beelzebub killed Diodora Asterith. And he said that Asia died. For Asia he died, Isumi was stunned. All the Gremory girls cried for the loss of her friend Asia. I assumed his anger is going to explode. Isumi. No, Asia-chan, while he shed a little tear. Greg. Partner, you better not awaken the forbidden transformation. Isumi didn't hear him and started talking like a whisper. Isumi. I, the one who will awaken. I am the celestial dragon who steals the principles of God's domination. I laughed at infinity and I despise dream. I will become the red dragon of domination. I will plunge you into the depths of crimson purgatory. Juggernaut Drive. Isumi woke up the Juggernaut Drive. Gremory girls care and knew the curse of the Red Emperor Dragon. He felt the overwhelming force that would frighten Al Shalba Beelzebub. Then there was an explosion that would cause. While on the other side. At the same time, Crucery Asmodeus was defeated by Surzich's Lucifer. And leader of Chaos Brigade Office appears before the Surziches and Azazel. Azazel. If we defeat you, we will achieve peace. Sarcastic. Office. You can face 1,000,000 years and it will be impossible to defeat me. Azazel, why are you organizing the Chaos Brigade? Serious. Office, because I want a quiet place to defeat Great Red. Azazel upon hearing was surprised and understood why Valeria is in Office's forces. At the same time elsewhere, Valeria Lucifer and her companions are traveling through space-time. And they found Asia. Well, with Clan Gremory. Isumi is out of control and I use 80 boost. Dragon Blaster. A stronger blast that ended up destroying Shalba Beelzebub that ended in dust. Shortly after he turned to give explosive attack anywhere, forcing the Gremory teams to worry and move away. Rias. I need to find a way to return as before. Akeno. Let's call the Black Emperor your brother. Hineko. I don't think I called him after the incident happened. While other side. Valeria's team saved Asia. And they rushed to the location of Rias Gremory and his companions. Rias Gremory tries to save him alone. But she fell crisis. Valeria. So my rival is out of control. Iku, you also feel an evil aura of the curse. Akeno and the others agree to Valeria so that Isumi can return as before. Valeria put on her armor and used the Juggernaut Drive, thus attacking her rival. Valeria. Come on, my rival, you must wake up. It would be. Albion divide. At the same time she fell to the ground. There was an explosion, leaving Isumi alone. Rias and the others went to rescue. Isumi has fainted and while Valeria, her team retreats. While from afar. Issei was watching what was happening. Issei. Wow, if things get ugly. Serious. Office appeared, you have already found your candidate. Recruiting candidate voice without emotion. Issei. Of course, Office, I already have the strongest candidates. Serious. Office. Okay, let's go. Issei. Good. Serious. Pap. 21 The Life of Issei. After Issei observed the Gremory clan from afar, resolving matters. Office and Issei went back to the Chaos Brigade base. Office. For now you got your own team. Another mission for you. No emotion. Issei. What is it about? Try to get me to go to New York where there are some emeralds that give power, Office said. Showing some photos. Issei. What is it that they are not simple Esmeralda? Curious. Office. You will get a certain energy from the emeralds. If you have a good heart and feelings like love, you will get unlimited power. However, if the user has an evil heart with feelings like hate, you will get the negative energy from these, which will be less. Being your a heart not full of evil, only with the power of darkness that you heir to Deathwing of the Black Emperor. You will be able to carry it. Office active a magic circle and image. Each one of them and their respective color thanks to that they were created by the god.its like sacred gears, but they don't know any factions, and I'm the only one who knows the information. Issei. I understand, when will I go serious? Office. Tomorrow morning, don't draw too much attention, okay? Issei. Fine, I'm leaving. As he retreated and a magic circle appeared. At the door. Beefwing. It's incredible that such an emerald exists, surprised. Issei. Well, first I'm going to explain with the girls and then prepare the suitcases. The 4 girls have already met. Zenobia. Tell me, Issei, what's the reason for her call? Curious. Virju-sensei, Penemu and Kazumachi, I will only ask that you take care of my mansion. Virju. Why? Issei-kun confused. The others nodded. Issei. Something caught my attention in New York City. I want to investigate it and I will travel. Penemu. He doesn't want me to accompany you quite. Issei. Nope, I want you to take care of the house while I look for something in New York. The 4 girls understood and accepted. Issei. I promise that I will spend time with each of you. Smile while she goes to her room. The 4 girls were excited when they heard the words. Penemu. The truth is, he is very gentlemanly, blushing. Virju. Upon meeting my student, not bad to be with my little dragon. Happy. Zenobia. Haha, he will have a child with me, blushing and excited. Kazumachi. I want to sleep with Issei, excited. The next day. Issei has already prepared his suitcase and decides to leave at the airport, saying goodbye to the girls. He will be back soon. On the airport runway. Note Issei bought a private jet. Pilots. Sir, we are about to take flight to New York, he respected. Issei. Good. Serious. Hours later. Issei has arrived in New York City, heading to the runway to land. Issei. Hey Deathwing. Death. What's up, mate? Can you sense something supernatural from the city? Issei said seriously. Death. Yep, I can feel some energy gathered in just one place. Serious. Good. First I look for a hotel temporarily and then we look for a clue where the Chaos Emerald may be. Issei left the airport and headed for a taxi XD. Going to a hotel. At the hotel. Issei. Well, we're here, we're preparing tonight to look for more attractive places like the museum. Serious. Death. If it's in the museum, how are you going to prevent it from catching our attention when it disappears out of nowhere? You call it robbery. Issei. Don't worry, I have an emerald just like the original, it doesn't perceive power, so don't get suspicious. Death. Fine, I'm going to sleep. Issei. Okay, lazy dragon, mocking. Deathwing. Shut up, it's not my fault I'm sleepy, angry. Issei cut the connection. Well, I'll go out and look for some information that will give us the Chaos Emerald. Leaving the hotel. He was watched by a pink-haired girl. Did you catch my attention, Issei, Lord of the Darkness? Eating an apple. Issei felt a chill, but didn't give it any importance. After walking minutes by minutes. Issei. Damn, I can't find anywhere that calls me to attention. Sigh. Death. What did I expect, mate? This place is very big, he yawned. Issei. Well, okay. I'm going to see the maps that are on the bus waiting seats. When he saw the map. He realized that it is just 20 minutes to the museum. Finally, we are going to the museum. Smile. After walking according to the map, I arrived at a museum that I don't know much about, but I can feel the power that comes from there. Many girls were interested in the boy they saw because they were blushing, lust and in love. XD. For the boys envy, respect and follow the steps. Since we remember that there are people in New York who are not idiots, Issei said. Death. Haha, mate, our massive power attracts women, pride, he said in his mind. Issei. Aha, yes, but you have to enter and then plan it perfectly, he said in his mind. Issei was walking around, looking at dinosaur bones and arts. Until he found what he was looking for. Deathwing. Look, mate, we found him. Tone would be. Issei. I already saw it, from what I see it will be a little complicated, it is protected by armored glass. Serious in mind. Deathwing. We better return to the hotel and plan it. Serious. Issei. Good. After checking out at the museum, I decided to return to the hotel before checking out Las Alcantarilla, which is behind the museum, and if I was lucky I could sneak into Las Alcantarilla. At the hotel. Then I decided to plan in a simple way and see possible to make it happen. In the night. 12 a.m. The first thing is to see if there are any security guards hanging around behind the sewer door that connects to the museum. Issei. Well, there is no one. Crossing an alley and opening a sewer door and then closing it. Issei. Good, I must walk according to the maps of the sewers. Looking at the map. I'm going straight ahead. Issei walking until he reaches a door from above. Opening slowly. Looking around the main doors. Issei. Good, he opened a small door. He came out and closed the doors again. First thing, freeze the images from the cameras. Activating a magic circle. Issei. Fine, I'll take advantage of the fact that there aren't many guards. Walking in the museum hallway. Issei. I would like to stay in New York, but there are people who want to protect me. Serious. Death. Comrade, it's almost there. Serious. Stay tuned since I don't know if there is any supernatural here. Issei. Understood. After walking we arrive at a cow emerald room. I am in front of it. I can feel something inside the emeralds. Before entering he decides to use a dust grenade to see if there are lasers that can alarm us. Imagine the chaos emerald ones. Issei. I imagine it, there is a lot. Serious. Deathwing. Buddy, I know little about how human technology works. It must have electrical current. Serious. Issei. No shit, I have to go to the basement. Looking for where it leads to the basement. I finally found it, I have to deactivate and then I will run to where the emerald is, then put the normal emeralds. Issei deactivated the museum's electricity and then activated it. In a few minutes it will be able to activate. Issei ran towards the room. He decided to take out the chaos emeralds and put the normal ones in their place, and then he decided to leave where he came from, but there were many guards at the entrance. Damn, he decides to fly up a window that decides to open and close them. Issei. Damn, it was a successful mission. Smiles. Deathwing. We now have the power of the chaos emeralds. Allegria. Issei. Well, I use a magic circle where it would lead to the hotel. But he was interrupted by a person. Issei. Who's there? Serious. There was a tense fog in the surroundings of Issei. I didn't expect Oscar Yuko. Ungusto. My name is Cao Cao, we are the faction of heroes. Issei. Hero faction. Serious. Cao Cao. That's right, Lord of the Darkness it would be. How about we fight for the Chaos Emeralds? Issei. How do you know about the Chaos Emeralds? Serious and confused. Cao Cao. Lose, thank you one of my people and now tell me, will you give me your emerald? Issei. Over my dead body. Balance breaker. Dark dragon. Cao Cao. Wow, interesting. Now let's fight. Who will be stronger? Excited. Deathwing. Companion is no rival to fight against true Longinus more than using the dragon Diabolo mode. It will not last long fights until he is fully trained. Issei. Buck one more. Serious. Then I must use the Chow Emeralds. Deathwing. Yes mate. Serious. Cao Cao. Maybe an ant has already swallowed you. Mocking. Issei did not flinch and his right glove activated a magic circle, leaving the 7 emeralds that began to shine with a turn. The emeralds of chaos got into Issei's place until a stronger shine that blinded Cao Cao. After the light dispersed, Cao Cao was surprised to see a change in the armor. Examples of armor. Cao Cao. Impossible. Surprised. Issei used the power of the Chaos Emerald, giving it a more powerful form. Issei. Wow, I can feel its amazing. Surprised. Deathwing. I haven't felt my true power emotion for so long. Issei. Come on buddy. Of course buddy said Deathwing. .22 Cao Cao vs Issei. Cao Cao. Impossible. Surprised. Issei. What's wrong Cao Cao, are you thinking of running away? Burlon. Cao Cao. I'm not going to run away, stop teasing. The true Longinus launched himself to pierce Issei's chest, but he easily dodges it. Issei with the palm of his hand made a red sphere, dragon red shot. The red sphere and red dot filled Cao Cao, who was protected by his true Longinus. Cao Cao. Wow, it's the skills of the Red Emperor dragon. Surprised. Issei. My sacred gears, it has the power of 2 celestial dragons and one of its own. Serious. Cao Cao. Wow, it's surprising that they are very different if you're taking it seriously, he said with serenity and in a battle posture. Issei. Ha, we keep fighting or you get scared, said the black-haired man sarcastically. Cao Cao. As you say, he said to prepare his true Longinus. Issei put on his fighting stance, both with a defiant look. He has disappeared so fast that he cannot see the human eye. Some red and black flashes and another yellowish color collided with each other. Issei dodged the true Longinus with ease. When he saw a small opening he hit the Cao Cao's stomach, spitting saliva and retreating a few meters. Without wasting time he would activate one of his left arms that would change into a minigun shape, pointing at his opponent and fire an energy bullet that came out quickly. Cao Cao had to put up a barrier to protect himself, but some of his cheek has been scratched by the range of the energy bullet. Cao Cao. Damn, maybe that guy has no mercy to finish me off, he said in his thoughts. I must use this technique to be able to take an emerald from the cows. But it turned out that a cannon behind where our protagonist is that recharges a blue laser energy. The Dragon Ball example of Kamehameha. He was thrown towards him, with his lance of the true Longinus he would protect, but he is retreating. Cao Cao. Damn, I have no choice but to use this technique, he said a serious tone. The true Longinus would begin to shine with a white tone. Cao Cao. Tell me Haidu Issei, which one do you think the sacred gears are the most powerful, the true Longinus or the Black Emperor dragon, or better known the Lord of Darkness, he said with arrogance. Issei. We'll see about that. Well, both hands would begin to appear red aura surrounding in a circle, giving a sign of being ready to continue fighting. How cow. Well, let me present some of my skills. Looking at the black armor. Tsu-cha-cha-cha, Chitsukura-tana, said the black-haired man who is surrounded by a sphere that would attract Issei's attention. Issei. It seems that he is going to use one of the 7 orbs. Well, in both of his hands, he would begin to summon 2 katanas surrounded by neon commercy fire. How cow. Good, I hope it endures one of my attacks, he said with a defiant smile. The true Longinus was launched towards Issei with a speed that is not eye-watering. Issei. Then let's do it. Well, it would start to float thanks for the wings. But the speed it would reflect the attack, colliding with the katana, playing the Metallica sound, causing sparks. The true Longinus launched itself again because his hands were surrounded by a blue aura, giving a signal that it is controlled for an object to float. Issei dodged each attack and responded with one of his katanas, creating more spark. Issei. If I continue like this, I won't be able to withstand this monstrous power of the emerald, he said seriously in his thoughts. Issei decided to join the 2 forming katanas into a single katana. Katana. Pillars of Sun. How cow. Wow, it's interesting, he said with a defiant smile. While the true Longinus had once again headed towards Issei but increasing speed. Issei with his Sun Killer Katana would clash with true Longinus, causing a white and yellowish flash, blinding Cao Cao for a few moments as the light quickly disappeared. Cao Cao stared at Issei's balance breaker having demorphed, returning to normal form. Issei was panting from using the Chaos Emerald for a short time. Issei Deathwing, what the hell happened, said the black-haired man, panting and staring at Cao Cao without letting his guard down. Deathwing. Partner, we cannot use all the power of the emerald without proper training. We are barely using a small part, and that left us depleted of our energies and magical energies, the dragon said seriously. Cao Cao stood still and smiled because he had discovered the limit of the Chaos Emerald, but where is that emerald? Issei. But where is the Chaos Emerald? He said confused. Deathwing. It is still from you, we can have it, but you can't use it, said the dragon. Issei did not react in time to dodge by the true Longinus, destroying half of Issei's armor, but also a quantity of blood came out of Issei's torso. Issei arg, he said with pain, while looking at the wound on his torso, revealing a scratch on his chest and stomach. Luckily he didn't lose his stomach. How cow. How about this? Well, the true Longinus, he turned around to attack again. Issei not on my guard, he raised his 2 wings, but was impossible to dodge due to the speed of the true Longinus. Arg, it was Issei's cry of pain, falling to her knees as true Longinus had pierced her leg like a beam of laser light. Cao Cao, she had true Longinus in her hand as she slowly approached the wounded Issei. Cao Cao, I'm telling you, which is the best sacred gears? Mine or yours, he said mockingly. Issei. It doesn't depend on what the best weapons are, but rather their use, he said, holding on so as not to feign. Cao Cao, you were overconfident and careless, whereas the Black Emperor dragon that had defeated cadre of Grigory, God Loki, and a lot of strong monsters, he said calmly. Give me the Chaos Emerald or I will end your existence, aiming the true Longinus directly at Issei's left chest where his heart is. Issei looking blurry towards Cao Cao. I'd rather you kill me than give you the emerald, he said, exhausted by his magical energy and strength. Issei began to surround a black mist that came out of the destroyed remains of his armor, making Cao Cao step back a few meters. Example of the image. Making Issei disappear that place, leaving only Cao Cao. Cao Cao, damn. He said very angry. Before the battlefield disappears. Deathwing was worried watching how Cao Cao targeted his partner's weak point with the true Longinus. Deathwing. Damn, I have to do something, he said, and waited himself. Do you want me to save your bearer, said a female voice. Deathwing. Who are you and how did you get in here? Looking at a shadow surrounded by the body that seemed to be female. I don't have time to answer your question, I won't repeat it to you again. You want me to save your bearer, the female voice said again, but this time irritated. Deathwing sigh, how will you do it? This snapping his finger doing the moment he surrounded a black mist it would surround Issei. Well, tell your bearer that we will see each other very soon, he said a laugh. Making the mental space where Deathwing was located disappear. Deathwing, who are you, said the dragon seriously. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want the next part. Also check out my other video that has been shown and left. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video please like and share this video. And have a fantastic day. Bye.